The Washington Post, owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has now laid off at least 300 journalists in its latest round of job cuts. This is a move that will impact virtually every department at the American newspaper. And according to the Daily spokesperson in the guild representing the employees, the cuts will affect nearly a third of the entire workforce, causing the Washington Post newsroom to lose hundreds of its staffers. The Post executive editor Matt Murray informed the staff of the reductions, calling the move difficult but decisive. The sudden cuts are said to impact the international editing, metro and sports coverage, while targeting correspondents and editors from across Asia and predominantly West Asia. Now, many of those who've been laid off describe this situation as nothing short of a bloodbath. Now, speaking to Fox News, Murray defended the Post's owner Jeff Bezos, saying that these job cuts were, after all, a business decision. The former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has denounced the newspaper layoffs, calling them a part of a broader, reprehensible pattern in which corporate decisions are hollowing out newsrooms across the American nation.
Today, we saw painful layoffs at the Washington Post, part of a broader reprehensible pattern in which corporate decisions are hollowing out newsrooms across the country. When corporate interests gut local, national, and international journalism, communities lose watchdogs, truth loses megaphones, and democracy loses guardians. A free press cannot fulfill its mission if it is starved of its resources it needs to survive.
Now, the American Senator Bernie Sanders has slammed Bezos over the move, asserting that democracy dies in oligarchy. Now, the massive shake-up reportedly has come just days after the newspaper scaled back its coverage of the 2026 Winter Olympics. Rumors of the layoffs had been doing the rounds since then. And only last year, the Post had made changes across several business functions and had announced job cuts, claiming that these would not impact its newsroom. In 2023, the newspaper had offered voluntary separation packages to employees across all functions amidst losses of almost about $100 million. Now, Bezos bought the newspaper for $250 million from the Graham family back in 2013.
Choices can be very challenging.
In recent years, the Washington Post has clashed with some of its journalists for openly criticizing Jeff Bezos after the newspaper decided not to endorse a candidate in November 2024 U.S. presidential election. This led to more than 200,000 people cancelling their digital subscriptions. The newspaper also revamped its opinion section last year, shifting its focus area. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.